Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We are back once again with Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure. I'm Mr. Babble. I'm your host, and I am.
As I was walking down Paradise Street, to me,
way hey, blow the man down. A pretty young damsel I chanced to meet. Give me some time to blow the man down.
She was round in the counter,
is he gonna sing the whole?
Bluff in the bow. Way, hey, blow the man down. She took in all sail and cried, way enough now. Give me some time to blow the man down. So I tailed her my flipper and took her in tow.
Oh, okay, that's interesting and amusing, but if he's gonna sing the whole song, ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, the only thing I can really think of off the top of my head is now, he wouldn't take a coffee mug earlier, but now there's coffee to be had.
Any change of heart about me visiting your lovely town?
No, and not a chance of it in the foreseeable future either.
Thought I'd check.
So is he a cultist?
About that going away gift.
I take it you've made a wise decision?
I'll have the coffee mug.
An interesting choice there. Here you are.
And now, free coffee. Ew.
Be seeing ya.
I wish you would reconsider. Good day.
Ew. I'm never going to get tired of that mug saying ew, am I? Alright, let's take it to the guy who's never tried coffee. Was he over here? No, he's over here. Ah. Typical Zadok. Can't get through anything out of him in a game without giving him a drink.
Mr. Zadok, I brought you something.
What is it, boy?
Coffee.
What? Get that gosh darned abomination out of my face!
So drunk his aim is terrible.
This gives me an idea. I gotta run.
Run, boy! Never return!
Okay.
It's old man Zadok's bottle. He tends to throw them when he's angry.
How do you know? He's only thrown one. That's not a tendency. That could be a singular occurrence.
It's the empty bottle Zadok threw in anger. What could I be pouring in it?
Milk?
I think I want to pour something else inside first.
Oh, okay. Coffee in the whiskey bottle. Okay. And the reason it's something else first, I figured that looked exactly the same. There was no difference there. I am running out of sea shanties that I actually know. Okay, we'll give him the disguised coffee.
Mr. Zadok, brought you something to drink.
Why, that's just one of my old bottles. Get on out of here with that young'un.
This guy knows his bottles. I gotta run.
Run, boy!
Yes, thank you. What do they expect me to do? He's refusing everything I try. Oh well. Maybe I have to, like, repaint or recolor the bottle?
Why do they just let it rot in there? Surely people prefer it fresh, right? My stomach turns just at the thought of it.
Okay. What is there to do? I'm not entirely sure.
Green light shining through this particular door's window. Hello? Oh, but you see, I'm just interested in local culture and...
Go away.
Okay.
Well, they weren't very nice.
Hello?
Go away.
Damn.
But maybe I have a very important message to deliver.
Go away.
Nobody here is friendly at all. Town of jerks.
It's a bottle of really fancy liquor. Well, I won't just swipe the man's liquor from under his nose, but I doubt he'll be missing that label on the bottle, right?
There we go. Okay. Exotic. It just says exotic. That's hilarious. Completely hilarious. Alright, Zadok. Have some coffee. I'm sorry, he's gonna know it's not alcoholic from the first sip.
Mr. Zadok, got you a little something.
What is it?
It's a special kind of liquor. Very exotic import.
Liquor?
Says so on the label. Now, don't expect it to taste like regular hooch. It's very exotic. Supposed to have a real kick to
Oh,
it.
he's never tasted coffee, so yeah.
Let me see that. Smells like nothing I ever smelled before. And I can't say it's bad either. Whew, what is this devilry, boy? Kinda got me feeling all fluttery inside.
It's called being
Special
sobered up.
import. Supposed to really get you going.
I'll say. Why, I feel refreshed as ever. It's like this curtain slowly lifting off of me eyes and mine, son. Whew, you done old Zadok a mighty good one. Can you get me more of this stuff?
I'll let you know what it is and where to get it. But I'd like that bottle of whiskey in return if that's alright with you.
Ah, take it. Who needs that stuff? I can safely say this has been a full-fledged epiphany, Buzz.
Hey, you remember my name. Thanks.
Not a problem, son. Boy, do I feel good. I just might get up and walk around a little later.
Good to hear, Mr. Zadok. Now that you're refreshed, care to tell me a bit about Fishmouth?
What is it you want to know, Buzz?
It feels just a little degrading, or not degrading, it feels a little condescending to crouch down to talk to him.
Why is everyone so secretive here in Fishmouth?
Where do I begin, my friend? See, you're stuck of a curse that runs through most of Fishmouth's residents' blood. Turn them into fish and dog-like things. And then they dig to the water. But that's not even the worst thing.
You'd think that's the worst thing, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's worse. And I've seen it with my own two eyes, hanging around the abandoned factory up Elliott Street. Seen them. Hideous fishmen and octopus-like monsters. Caught a glimpse of them in the moonlight. Heard their awful noises. Horrible. It were horrible.
The curse.
Nah, Buzz. It weren't the curse. These things were not born this way. They was mutants. Abominations. Coupled together from fish and man and squid.
So it's a kid
The
now
butcher.
and a squid now?
That's who they whisper made those things.
Who's the butcher?
I don't know that, Buzz. But I suppose it's some shady character that's in cahoots with the esoteric order of Dagon. And they're raising hell in the Fishmouth. Raising hell. Literally.
How can I get to this abandoned factory?
You can't now. They've shut off those streets. In preparation for their evil festival.
Olmstein.
Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein?
Can't say I ever did.
He's supposed to be staying at the Finman.
The Finman, huh? Folks lodging there have a habit of disappearing without a trace. Sneaky fella, that Finman. Slippery as an eel.
Okay.
What's this esoteric order I keep hearing about?
Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Esoteric Order of Dagon. Fishman folks worshiping the Deep Ones. Dagon's their high priest. Supposed to be this huge amphibian thing. That's what the festival's about. Worshipping Dagon. And sacrifices they bring to him.
Sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices?
I shudder to think, my boy. But what I can tell you is that they're raising something over in Crackham Bay. And if you ask me, it can only be the half-goofa.
Half-go what?
Half-goofa.
Yeah.
Huge, ugly sea monster. And yeah, I reckon that sucker's gotta be big. Since they ain't letting anyone anywhere near Crackham Bay for a year now. Completely cut it off. No way to enter it from anywhere.
I've got a confession to make.
What's that, Buzz?
The whiskey I gave you that you love so much, that's actually coffee.
What? Well, I'll be darned. You sure pulled a fast one on old Zadok, haven't you? Well, good on you, Buzz. But you know what? Good on me, too. Because I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. I guess I love coffee, and I gotta live with myself now. I just might be hooked on it.
Well, better than whiskey.
You're right, Buzz. And when you're right, you're right. Right?
Right.
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 I'll see you later, Mr. Zadok.
No?
God bless you, boy. Take care.
No, you won't. If this carries out like the story and the other games, yeah, Zadok's not going to be around much longer. Although this game is much more lighthearted, so. But now I've got a bottle of something stronger, so I can actually deal with this yuck butt. But okay, it's still recording. Good. Excuse me.
Mr. Finman, got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Okay, he's gonna eat it and space out.
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. Ah, that hit the spot.
And here's your cookie.
Don't you save a drink till after you've eaten something?
You ain't tampered with this here fine piece of pastry now, has ya?
No, I have not.
God forbid, no.
I didn't temper it.
Good. Thanks, stranger. What? What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, nothing.
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach line with steel myself.
The hell?
What the heck?
I don't know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
I have no idea either. My roommate. Wait a minute. Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Ormstein is.
Damn, that's a smooth voice. I mean, wow.
I'm here about the fish. There was a fish order placed.
You are not a very good liar. Well, there are two possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run.
Doesn't sound like me.
Or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
My heart is not full of darkness. Boy, it sounds weird saying that out loud. I've been sent here by the voodoo gentleman. I understand Mr. Olmstein might play an important role in this occult situation I stumble into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part? I'm just a librarian, sir, and this detective guy came looking for the Necronomicon.
Hittite.
Exactly. And then they kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me. Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
It's gotta be real. Made my cat start talking.
Sup?
Hello. Yes, that explains that.
He's
Oh,
unfazed.
what's Olmstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance. Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless, why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lion. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon...
Here it is.
An exception will be made.
I can't think I've ever heard of
We'll
anyone.
walk up to his
Hold on.
room, and we'll see from there.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone in any media holding up the Necronomicon and smiling so big when it wasn't a crazed, manic smile.
What else was I expecting? He's gone. Again.
You're bad
It
at
might
keeping
mean
eye on
they're
him.
Coming. We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse. You might as well at least tell me your name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kitty.
You may call me Barnabas. I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evil.
Well, I thought you were a fish man, but now
Must
that you're
look nice
posed
on
this
your
way.
business card. Okay, first of all, how do you know Dawn?
I was the one who hired him to find the Holy Tome. It should never fall into the hands of madmen.
Don't you kind of have to be crazy to want the...
Why hire Dawn? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Oh man, don't say that.
No,
I'm
he's
sure he'll
fine. I
find a
saw
way
him
to
through
pull
it.
through.
Are we gonna cut? Oh, I thought we were gonna cut to him.
Madman? What madman?
The parish of the Starry Knowledge, the esoteric order of Dagon, or the Butcher.
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of a thing called the Haunter, and the shining trapezohedron it dwells in.
Geometry. I've heard of the esoteric order. What's up with them?
Have you now? So you also know of what they're raising here in Fishmouth.
The half-goofa?
The Half-Goofa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Well, neither do I, but are you gonna do something about the half-goofa?
They've cut off access to Kraken Bay completely. But I'll think of something. I must.
The Butcher? Tell me about the Butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that. But what I will say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Sounds like someone I'd stay away from regardless.
Do not underestimate his reach, and watch your step here in Fishmouth. Him and the Esoteric Order are likely in cahoots, and they're everywhere.
Okay, so what does he want with the Necronomicon?
To bring this world to its knees.
Okay, that makes sense, sure. Anyway... About Olmstein. If you're protecting Olmstein, how come you didn't knock Finman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene. Then you came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be. You do walk around with spiked pastry on your person.
Not spiked enough. But I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway... What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still, see here, though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Oh, geez, with the cryptic talk again. Can you describe Olmstein for me?
Ha! That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me. Or you might see him clearly. and not be able to remember it an hour later. His nature is hard to grasp for all of us.
But the voodoo gentleman described him as just, you know, some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Ormstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
Wonderful. Changing subject.
Can't we just call in the SCP Foundation?
So, he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always, always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Might as well look for it, right?
Yes, I will trust you to do that.
Well, yeah, I'm
I'll
the
keep an eye
protagonist.
on
I
the
do
stairs
everything.
In the meantime, get to it.
It's what I do.
Excuse me.
Just a mug and a pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Olmstein character. A particularly unattractive representative of the fishmoth population.
Anything else?
I'd place him anywhere between fearsomely fishy and repulsively reptilian. Completely empty. Either Olmstein travels light or he's just wearing everything right now.
But there might be a false line.
Nah, I'm traveling light myself.
You carry everything you come across, dude. Feathers.
Crow's feathers strewn all over the place. Is this guy some kind of bird enthusiast?
The word you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
She might have heard the word somewhere.
They're interesting, but not pick up and carry around interesting.
How do you know?
A conspicuous piece
Oh,
of...
just read the damn thing. Oh, it's a sketch. Great, some kind of string pyramid.
That big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Olmstein jumped. But we didn't see or hear anything. I don't have a reason to leave this room in such a radical way.
Yet?
Hey, look at that. It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too.
Is there something I can do with it?
Definitely not souvenir material.
Okay. Damn, I've lost all my inventory. Or not lost,
Found this
but...
drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Ormstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
Role? What role? Finding the book was an accident. It was just bad luck.
That is how the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
Help me understand more about Olmstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of this?
Hey, that has a name, buddy.
Yeah,
Sort of.
but your name is Kita.
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstein?
That is a story for another time.
Why is his name Bob Olmstein?
Why is
I mean,
anybody's
you call
name
him other
anything?
and all that, but his name is so common.
There must be a reason for that, but does it really matter? Not to me.
What's Olmstein's game? Is he good? Is he evil?
These are questions that I cannot outright answer with a yes or no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side, and right now I am failing at that.
What was Olmstein up to here in Fishman?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Oh man, I just know you're speaking figuratively, and it's just that cryptic stuff again that drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
You're purple, for one
Of
thing.
course you're not. But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but Balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon buzz koan?
Who doesn't gaze up at the moon?
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
Oh, it says making faces at me.
The Necronomicon. Why does it keep changing?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
Yes, by very nature, chaos is volatile. If it's static, it's not chaos.
You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy, as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not, I think.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in, and what does it all mean?
Swahili.
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
Little Red Riding Hood, now shut up.
Would it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No. No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bear it.
Yeah,
that is your
I guess
role.
I needed to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you need to do that.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
Well, he opposes the
You
book.
make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tone.
Yeah.
If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Maybe Bob is that
Great,
thing.
but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. The stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window.
Are you serious? It's really up high.
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go!
Meow.
Find peace. Find peace.
I kind of figured he'd be yanked back into the room.
Hey
Hey!
there, Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Kataib!
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town fisherman, ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know where I'm running, but aside from that, I'm all right. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
Yay! And it's a pretty good time to call it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. I'm not the boss of you. Hold on. There'll be some kind of
All
introductory.
right, we should be safe in here. I hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
I keep forgetting it can speak.
It? Rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
I love
Right.
gritty detective
So,
talk.
what happened to you?
I cracked lid in the underbunk of some lunatic cult. These guys were also after the Necronomicon, but apparently you gave them the slip. Not the sharpest crayons in the box.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Yeah, how'd you know? Anyway, They kneel and keel to some kind of rock what came from the stars. It's supposed to croak ya or give you some kind of vision beyond time if you lay your mitts on it.
So, did you?
Now I glow in the dark. The Haunter's Mark, they call it.
Yep, you're chosen.
Ain't something I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but now it's on me, I can't deny it. Things have definitely gone 15 shades of bizarro. And there's a talking cat.
Again, I'm right here. Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. There's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstein guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstein had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Purple skin. You might want to
I'll have
mention
look
that.
him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstein is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Oh, just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher. Those starry kooks mentioned them.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know what's weird? Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so, he's alright as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we do now?
You, wanna help?
Kid, strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back to the kennel until he's got some answers.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that online. You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Oh, brother.
You look into that. I want to see what this Haunter's Mark is all about.
All right, like I said, thank you very much. Yada, 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 bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. I'm not the boss of you. I don't tell you what to do.